The phone screen glows in the darkness of a quiet room. A single notification breaks the silence. "We know what you did." The message comes from a new account, one that has no posts, no followers, no face. She blinks, thinking it's a mistake, but then the second message arrives. Her own photo, one she never sent to anyone. The air turns heavy. The heartbeat becomes the only sound. Her fingers tremble, hovering above the screen, caught between fear and disbelief. The words cut deeper with every refresh. Who could it be? How did they get it? The world outside is asleep, but her world has just caught fire. Would you forgive the person who posted it? How loud can silence feel when the whole world is laughing at you? The next morning feels unreal. She walks through the hallway pretending everything is fine while her phone buzzes with whispers she can't ignore. People glance, smirk, and then look away too quickly. She doesn't know who has seen it or who hasn't, only that her world has changed. Every vibration feels like a new wound. Every smile feels fake. The same device that once gave her comfort now holds her hostage. At lunch, the laughter stings louder than ever. She sits alone, staring at her untouched food. Her friends avoid her gaze, their silence heavier than words. The digital storm has spilled into the real world, and she can feel it in every breath. Her world has split into two, the one inside her phone and the one around her. And both are turning against her. That night, she scrolls through the comments, searching for a reason, a name, a face, a clue. The fake account posts again, adding fuel to the fire. Her heart sinks with every word. The lies twist into truth, and truth becomes irrelevant. She wants to scream, but the silence around her swallows every sound. She types a message to her best friend. "Do you think it's me you're talking about?" But never sends it. Instead, she deletes the chat, shuts the phone, and sits in silence. The night hums with unseen voices, notifications echoing in her mind. Outside, the city moves on, unaware that someone's world is falling apart behind one glowing screen. By morning, the post has spread beyond control. The fake account screenshot circulates through group chats like wildfire. Laughter, pity, and judgment mix into one unbearable noise. She scrolls through her feed, watching her own pain become a spectacle. The comments sting, but what hurts most are the names she recognizes. Classmates, friends, even people she trusted. The same hands that once lifted her now tap to share her humiliation. There's no way to stop it. The internet never sleeps, and neither does cruelty. At school, whispers have become waves. People no longer hide their laughter. The corridors buzz with half-truths, rumors mutating with every retelling. She keeps her head down, hoping to disappear. But the sound of her name cuts through the noise like a knife. It's not just online anymore. It's everywhere she goes, echoing in every step, every glance, every phone raised in secret. She confronts her friend, desperate for answers. The words come out like broken glass, sharp, trembling, painful. But her friend's silence cuts deeper than any insult. "It'll pass," she says softly, not meeting her eyes. How can it pass when every click, every view, every comment keeps it alive? The betrayal feels heavier than the hate. Silence is its own kind of cruelty. By evening, a new rumor replaces the old one, darker, crueler, made of pure invention. Strangers she's never met tag her in comments. Fake screenshots appear. Someone even makes a meme. It's not about truth anymore. It's about entertainment. She scrolls, numb, watching herself dissolve into a joke. Somewhere in the noise, her voice disappears completely. That night, she deactivates her account. Her thumb hesitates on the final confirmation screen before pressing delete. A part of her wants to scream at them, to fight back, to tell the truth. but another part just wants the noise to stop. She stares at the blank screen, realizing how empty silence can feel once the world moves on without you. The days blur together. She stops checking her phone, but the silence doesn't bring peace, only a louder kind of loneliness. Her room feels smaller now, the air heavier. The world that once fit in her hand has turned against her, and now she doesn't know where to look. Messages from teachers, calls from friends, she ignores them all. The quiet hum of her phone on the desk feels like a heartbeat she no longer wants to hear. Her mother knocks softly, asking if she's okay. She forces a smile, saying she's fine. But her eyes tell another story. The woman outside the door can feel her slipping away, yet doesn't know how to stop it. Words have failed. All that's left between them is a wall of worry and silence. It's strange how love can stand right outside the door and still not find a way in. The world outside moves on. She watches stories, photos, and smiles scroll past her eyes, all belonging to people who once filled her world. They look happy. Maybe they are. Maybe they are forgotten. The same classmates who whispered about her now post motivational quotes about kindness. The irony makes her laugh, just once, before the tears return. Days pass without words. She deletes every photo, every post, wiping herself from the internet piece by piece. Each deletion feels like cutting a thread from her own existence. No more followers, no more comments, no more noise. Just her, and the echo of who she used to be. In the silence, she almost feels invisible. Almost safe, but safety doesn't last. A new message appears. The same profile, the same name. At Truth Teller. Her chest tightens. "You can't hide," the message says. The silence shatters all over again. Her trembling hands reach for the phone, but this time she doesn't cry. She just stares, hollow and exhausted, realizing that even when you disappear, the internet remembers. She returns to school after days of silence, determined to face whatever comes next. But the moment she steps inside, she feels eyes follow her. Not with pity, but guilt. Something has changed. She overhears her name whispered again, but this time the tone is different. Someone knows something. And in that tension, her fear slowly turns into anger. She needs to know who did this, who played God behind a screen and destroyed her life for fun. During class, she hears two girls whisper the name, one she knows too well. Her best friend. Her heart skips a beat. Could it be true? The idea seems impossible, but every instinct screams otherwise. She starts connecting the dots, the timing, the screenshots, the words only one person could have known. The betrayal crawls under her skin, replacing sorrow with a sharp, cold fury. After class, she confronts her friend. Words crash between them like thunder. The truth spills out, not through anger but guilt. "I didn't mean to," her friend whispers, eyes wet. "It was just a joke. I never thought it'd go this far." The air disappears from the room. All those nights of trust, all the secrets shared, reduced to betrayal born out of jealousy and pride. The silence afterward is deafening. Ria tries to explain that it started as a harmless account, meant for gossip, meant for fun. But the fun turned cruel, and the lie grew too big to stop. Maya listens in silence, her heart breaking with every word. "I didn't think anyone would believe it," Ria says. "I didn't think it would hurt you this much." The words feel like glass pressed against her skin. She doesn't scream, she just walks away, her silence louder than any curse. That night, Maya stares at her phone again. The messages, the posts, everything that destroyed her, now have a face, a voice she once trusted. She types a long message, but never sends it. Forgiveness feels impossible. Forgetting even harder. She looks at the chat thread for the last time, then deletes it. But the betrayal doesn't vanish. It stays, like an invisible scar that no screen can erase. The night is quiet. Almost too quiet. She lies awake, staring at the ceiling, hearing the echoes of every word, every laugh that tore her apart. Her mother has fallen asleep in the next room, unaware of the storm still raging inside these four walls. The phone rests on her chest, heavy as guilt. She scrolls through her photos, smiling faces, bright places, all fragments of a life that feels foreign now. Every picture is proof of someone who no longer exists. She opens the voice recorder. For a moment, she says nothing. The soft, static hum fills the air. Then, her voice breaks the silence, calm, steady, heartbreakingly gentle. She speaks about pain, about loneliness, about how easy it is for people to destroy with just words. "If only someone had asked if I was okay," she whispers. The words tremble, but her tone remains peaceful, like someone already fading. Her message continues. She talks about the little things she'll miss: her mother's tea, her friend's laugh, the smell of rain. Each memory sounds like a goodbye dressed in simplicity. She doesn't mention names, just feelings. "I hope," she says softly, "someone out there remembers me kindly." Her voice cracks, and the recording stops mid-sentence. The silence afterward feels infinite. The house is still. Her mother wakes in the middle of the night, sensing something wrong. She knocks softly, then louder. No answer. The door creaks open. What follows is silence, the kind that never ends. Somewhere, the phone keeps buzzing with unread messages, likes, and comments. All too late. The morning sun creeps through the curtains, touching the phone lying on her desk. The screen lights up, a new notification. Messages flood in, people posting #rip, some apologizing, some pretending they care. The same network that broke her now mourns her in trending hashtags. But her voice still lingers in the recorder, whispering through static. "Be kind. Someone might need it." The news spreads faster than truth ever did. Screens light up with her name, her face, her story. The same digital world that mocked her now pretends to mourn her. The hashtags rise, the comments pour in. She didn't deserve this. Be kind. Stop bullying. But for all the noise, the silence in her house is unbearable. Sometimes the world remembers too late. At school, her desk is empty. Teachers speak softly. Students avoid eye contact. For the first time, the laughter has stopped. Ria sits in the back, her face pale and still. The guilt feels heavier than air. Every vibration of her phone reminds her of the messages she can never reply to, the ones that could have saved a life. Ria can't escape the voices in her head. Every laugh, every message, every moment she stayed silent. She replays the day Maya asked, "Do you think it's me they're talking about?" and remembers deleting the chat instead of replying. Regret burns deeper than any insult ever could. She scrolls through the fake account, the one she made, now filled with thousands of angry comments. The irony stings. The world she created has turned against her. The school organizes a memorial. Photos of Maya smile from the walls. Candles flicker and soft music plays. People speak about kindness, about awareness, about change. But under the surface, everyone knows. They all watched it happen and said nothing. Ria stands before the photo, unable to breathe. Her apology comes too late, lost in the hum of whispered remorse. Late that night, Ria visits Maya's home. She stands outside the closed door, holding a small letter in trembling hands. She wants to knock, to say something, but words feel useless. She slides the letter under the door and walks away. Inside, the faint hum of Maya's voice recording still plays on loop. A broken whisper reminding everyone what silence can cost. It's been weeks since she left, yet her presence lingers everywhere, in the empty seat, in the sound of rain, in the glow of every phone screen. Ria walks through the same halls where whispers once echoed, now filled with silence that feels even louder. Every face she passes looks away, as if silence could erase what they all did. But guilt doesn't fade. It lingers like a shadow that never leaves. Ria sits under the same tree where they used to talk during lunch. She scrolls through old photos, her fingers trembling with every swipe. In one picture, Maya's smile looks so real, so alive. It almost hurts to look at it. "I'm sorry," she whispers to the wind. The words disappear instantly, swallowed by the world that never cared enough to listen when it mattered. She opens the voice note one last time. Maya's voice, gentle and trembling, fills her ears. "Be kind. Someone might need it." The recording ends, but Ria doesn't stop listening. She replays the silence afterward, as if hoping to hear more. It's strange how the quiet feels louder than words ever could. For the first time, she understands what it means to be too late. At sunset, she visits the rooftop, the one place Maya loved most. The sky burns with orange and pink, the city humming softly below. She whispers a promise into the wind, that she'll speak up next time, that she'll never let silence win again. The wind carries her words away, but for once, that feels okay. Some promises don't need to be heard. They just need to be kept. In the end, Ria posts one final message on her social page. No hashtags, no filters, no names. Just a photo of the sky and the words, "If you're reading this, check on your friends." Not their stories, not their posts, them. The post gains thousands of likes, but she doesn't care. For once, she means what she writes. Because sometimes, saving someone doesn't need a hero, just a message sent at the right time.